Wow. Wow. Hold up. Whew. Goodness sakes. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am out here tonight for another overnight camping adventure. Got my little buddy Killian with me. Say hi, buddy. He is doing absolutely fantastic. He was no worse to wear after that last trip. So we are back out again. Hopefully I'm gonna have him featured on the channel as much as possible. So every time we take Killian out, he is getting a little bit better at this whole camping thing. We definitely have some dark clouds coming in. Does look like rain in the forecast. You never know if that's really gonna be a thing and if you can trust that stuff. Woo! I have a very, very interesting tent to sleep in tonight. We got all the amenities. I brought a big wagon in this circular trail that goes around a lake. I'm gonna try to get a little fishing in. Taking advantage of this very weird, very wonky weather. High 60s today, which is absolutely insane for, I think it's the last day in February today. Starting to lose track now that I don't have a regular job anymore. But yeah, I'm really excited. Killian. We have a very wonky tent that we're gonna be sleeping in tonight. I got a great dinner for us to cook up right on the campfire here. Kelly and I are gonna chill out. We're gonna enjoy nature. We're gonna get a little fishing in. But before we do any of that, I gotta take a little nip off of the old banana flask. Woo! Goodness sakes. Woo! That is good stuff. That is Buffalo Trace. I had the same stuff when I was doing the blue Home Depot tarp with Killian last time. Still working my way through that bottle. Whew, all right. That'll get you going for sure. All right, let's get into it. Woo! Okay. Backpack over here. Hi. I'm gonna start with getting all this stuff unloaded and onto the picnic table, and then we're gonna get our tent set up. That'll be our next step. Oh, Nelly. Woo! Oh, goodness. Woo! Is this exciting, buddy? Oh, geez. Bugs. Oh, man. Okay. I didn't think about bugs. Obviously, I guess I should have, but every time that the weather changes, I forget to bring bug spray. I do it every time. So I took this sucker out, and I blew it up. As a test last night, and I spent about an hour very upset thinking that it was malfunctioning, but I was doing something wrong. And I'll show you what I did here in a second. So this is the area where you hook the pump up to, and what I did not realize is that there's also a hole over here, and I don't really understand why there's two and what they're for, but you just got to make sure that one of them is plugged up. So just go ahead and screw that piece on there. Full disclosure here, this company is not paying me. They just sent me the tent for free. You get emails like this all the time when you're a YouTuber. I probably ignore 90–95% of them, but sometimes, you know, I get an email about a product like this and I just think this will make for a fun camp. Generally speaking, I like to backpack out in the middle of the woods. I like more dispersed camping, even some bushcraft, which I intend to do soon. But yeah, stuff like this is fun once in a while for sure. They sent me this pump. So it comes with this pump. Hopefully you guys are seeing that okay. But I didn't even read the instructions. I just did it like that, and that was pretty easy. So there is gunfire going off. There is private property here, and people are doing some shooting, so you're going to hear that in the video possibly. See if I can edit around it. Maybe I'll edit this whole thing out, who knows. I was really surprised how fast this went up once I was actually doing it correctly. That's it. Honestly, that's pretty easy. That really goes up fast. It's hard to say. I think that could be faster than using tent poles. It's hard to say. Oh, okay. I think we're gonna go like this first. Okay. Killian is currently tied to a garbage can, and he's going to stay that way until it gets a little bit darker, because he just bolted out of the campsite and ran up to a family that was walking their dog. Luckily, they had a nice friendly dog. No worries, when it gets dark, nobody will be around. I can let him loose then. I did buy an air tag, so I got an air tag on his collar, so I will know where he is at all times. But for the time being, we gotta finish this tent up here. I'm gonna have to switch into these flip-flops here because I'm already tracking mud into the tent. So I was planning on doing this later at night, but I'm gonna need to be able to slide shoes on and off quickly for this tent. So get these up on the seat, help prevent creepy crawlies from getting in there. Woo! Okay, let's get back to it. I don't see how this works. Okay. I'm not sure if this is exactly how it works, but this is what we're gonna do. I think this is gonna work okay. Yeah. So I don't know if that's how you're actually supposed to do it. Show you from this side. Yeah, I don't know if that's how that's supposed to work or what, but yeah. I mean, it's staying put, so we're gonna call it good. I don't know what you do with this. I assume you go this way. We're gonna leave that alone for now. I'm gonna take this puppy out. I'm gonna anchor this. Okay. Okay. Well, so that immediately, any tension on it, and it just, so that's kind of pointless to even have that be adjustable. You just basically have to adjust it all the way and then pull it out, which is fine. And then we'll do it back here too. Since I know that's going to happen, just go ahead and, yeah, you can see there's no tension on that whatsoever. Killian. He's basically got free reign of the campsite. So far he's not tangling himself up. Oh. So he's not miserable. Pretty sturdy. Maybe pull this out a bit. Yeah, that's probably more how it's meant to go. Okay. See, he's just chilling. He's just relaxing. Aren't you, buddy? Cool thing too is this is actually a hot tent, so it's outfitted for that. It's already got a hole and everything. So I may use it for that in the future, we'll see. I knew today it was just going to be warm, so we're not doing that. Yeah, so I might as well do these two. It is supposed to get pretty windy. Overall, that is not too shabby. I mean, that's like a cabin, basically. Pretty cool. You gonna have Killian come in here and give it an old try? Come on, bud. Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? I know. Oh, he just wants to be by me. I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of fishing in here, because if I don't get it in now, then it's probably not going to happen, because we only got about an hour left of daylight. Everything takes longer when you're filming it. So I'm going to get this fishing pole rigged up, then I'll check back in with you guys. There we go. Come on, bud. Killian is tied up. We will, like I said, let him have some free reign a little bit later. While I still got light, I'm going to go ahead and get everything inside of here set up. It's a difficult choice whether I want to do this or start the fire first. But I think we're going to go ahead and get the rest of the tent set up first, and then we'll go from there. Oh, and I'd love it if Killian wanted to come over here, but right now he's a little preoccupied with guarding the entrance. He's such a guard dog. He's always been that way. But yeah, when it gets dark, I think he'll calm down. Yep. Killian's already got himself tangled up on the tree over there. We'll go grab him as soon as this is set here and see if he just wants to come chill inside of the tent here. Oh, buddy. How in the heck did you get yourself back in there? That's my fault for being a bad doggy daddy. Here. Yeah, buddy. Oh. There we go. So he's tied up to this tree right here. I'm feeling the odd drop here and there, so we're going to go ahead and get all the stuff inside of the tent. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to bring this in. I don't know what else to do with it. Come here, Killian. You want to come up here? Good boy. Oh, let me see you. How's that for pops? Nope, I don't like that, he says. Honey. I'm going to put this right outside the tent for a second. Whoops. And just get my headlamp going. Okay, bud, here. There you go. Try that out. Come here. Come here, Killian. There you go. That's better, huh? Yeah. You can definitely hear that wind picking up. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I brought all this car camping stuff because when I did that bubble tent, if you guys saw that video, it was just nice having all this like amenities and luxuries and stuff. I don't usually like to camp like that, but once in a while it is fun to do something kooky like this. But with having to transport it in the wagon, I barely got it all here. It wasn't far. I mean, I'm only walking to get to the campsite a quarter of a mile or something. It's not far, but still I can't drive the car here, so I almost had to make a couple trips, which I actually do have to go back and get my food and beer and stuff because I have that in the cooler. Okay, it's a nice big comfortable chair. Okay. Go ahead and get this table set up. This thing is a beast. That's a lot of table for a camping situation, which I probably don't need because I have a picnic table out there. But if it storms, I won't have a table at all. So I wanted to have something set up inside of here since I'm going to have a nice luxurious camp. Okay. Woo, Nelly. Dirt is getting all in here anyway, so I think any efforts to try to stop that, it's just going to be an inevitability. And that is okay. That is perfectly fine. Okay. Okay. Oh, I may have misread the website, but I thought there was just potable water here, potable water, whatever the heck they call it. But that's okay, because we got this. And we're gonna go ahead and just boil up some lake water. I could probably just have Killian drink the lake water, but you know, I'm gonna do it for myself, so I might as well do it for him too. The jury's still out on this thing. It burns the fuel super fast. I forgot that I also have the original holder it came in, which works perfectly fine. Except it doesn't block wind, so if you try to do this out in the wind, it can make it quite difficult. The problem with that, the problem with this thing is it burns fuel super fast. I don't think it's supposed to. It burns a lot slower when you don't use that. I could just do like a windscreen like foil or something. I don't know. We're gonna figure this out over time, but it's all part of the learning experience. While that water's boiling up, I'm going to go ahead and get this door closed. We're already getting water coming through. Or not water coming through, but we're getting rain on the tent, so. So I might as well secure this puppy up. All right. Well, starting to feel rain is kind of coming and going. It's not even, according to the forecast, of course we know we can never trust that. It's not even supposed to start for like another well over 2 hours, but of course I never mind being in the rain, camping in the rain, fire in the rain, all of that stuff. Yeah, see, it stopped now. Just to make life a little easier on myself, I'm gonna go ahead and purchase some of their firewood. I will be scrounging up some dead firewood that's laying around to keep my fire going. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab a couple pieces of theirs, because theirs is usually just goes up like a super fast, and it'll give me a nice bed of coals, and then I can kind of add dead stuff on top of it. But in order to do the meal, I got a grill. Let's get the fire going. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah. That's a bummer. Stood there for 5 minutes, said establishing connection. So I don't have any choice but to forage firewood, but That's okay, because that's definitely part of the fun. So this is pretty cool. There's like a rope going across from a couple little hooks here. And you can hang stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten that up a little bit. Or do our old trusty taut line hitch here. Okay. Okie dokie. This works. Now that it's dark, I can really see just exactly how much private property is all around me. But yeah, so I got an idea to get the beer cold. I'm gonna try this out, and if this works, I might try it again more in the future. Theoretically, this net should be pretty strong. It's meant to pick up fish. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take our beers here, our hard ciders. Put those puppies out there like that. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and tie this to here so I don't lose it. Good old arbor knot. Always comes in handy. There we go. Now water is cold. So that should work fine. Okay. Come back and check on that in a bit. Oh yeah, this will be some good kindling here. Take this back to help us get started. Yeah, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. There we go. And then right by the campsite is all this stuff. You can hear that's just nice and dead. It's on the ground, obviously, so you know it's dead, but it doesn't matter how many times I explain it. Sometimes people think I'm cutting live wood. When you hear it snap like that, that's how you know it's dead. Plus it's not attached to anything, so. Okay, your water should be cooled off plenty by now, so let's go ahead and get you some nice water there. Oh yeah, big drink. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave these on the trail, and then I'll come back and pick them up as I walk back to camp, and that just makes it less for me to have to carry for longer distances and stuff like that. Hopefully that makes sense. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is so good. That is such a fortunate find. Right on the side of the trail like that. Come on, buddy. See you hiding back there too, you little bugger. We are rocking and a rolling now. Come on. Don't lose half of it. Woo! Okay. Now I just gotta get it all back to camp. This will be fun. Woo! Watch out, buddy. Okay, so what I find here is that when you pull this grill back and then you go to put it down, it gets dirt all over it, and that's my cooking surface, so I don't really want dirt all over it. But when I put a piece of wood like that, bada bang, we're good to go. We are in business. No dirt on the grill. Okay, let's get our fire started. figured I might as well put my boots back on. Whew. I almost forgot. I have something really, really important that I have to talk to you guys about. Goodness sakes, woo, what a chill. Okay. So we're gonna do that around dinner. So when we're eating, sitting around the picnic table if the rain holds off, or we can be inside of this inflatable cabin, basically. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. Oh. Well, I just went around back to where I collected the wood because I cannot find that silky saw. I'm planning to go for a night hike later, so we'll go back and retrace our steps again. And if I still can't find it, I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to find it in the daytime. Things will look a lot better. Yep. After all, I'm Sam Bananas. If you watched the video where I did some tarp camping recently, I did talk about how I always bring 2 saws whenever possible. So I also have the Laplander. However, I do hope I find that saw on a serious note. It's an expensive saw, and also I don't want to leave a saw lying around in a public park like that. It's not exactly safe. There are children that come through here and everything. So fingers crossed, hopefully I find that sucker. At any rate, got a backup saw. That's good. Woo! Look at that! Well, hello! Oh, how's that? Oh, doggone it. Did you see that? Was that recording? It was sitting on the... Well, that's one mystery solved. Oh, goodness sakes. All right, let's get dinner on the move here. This is the world's cheapest tinfoil. Okay, we got our potato wrapped up in this tinfoil here. And we'll just put this down here in the coals. We'll flip it, we'll mess with it, we'll move it around. Do everything we need to do. We are doing, boom, pork chops. Woo, that is hot. Might be too hot. Yeah, that might be too hot. I might need to pull those off. We'll give it a minute and we'll see. He is getting a special treat for dinner. Oh, but he also needs some kibble. So, yeah, I was gonna tell you guys There's the smoke from the fire. Of course, I stand here and it comes right here. Yeah, so what I did the last time and this time is I put water in with his food because I got a feeling he is nervous and he's not drinking water. So he's been running around and going crazy and he just doesn't really want to drink water. He took a tiny little drink earlier and I don't want him to get dehydrated. So when I do this, he drinks the water. So yeah, hopefully that's the right thing to do. I'm trying to take care of him. Okay, back on we go. From the last video, I can tell not everybody likes seeing the dog in a camping video, which is fine. He won't be in every video. Some of these trips are just going to be too much for him, like the canoe trip. That would be really challenging to try to take him on that. Doggone it. But a lot of people do like seeing him in the videos. So you're gonna, you know, he'll be a part-time addition to the channel. Anyway, if you like seeing Killian in the video, let me know in the comments. If you don't like seeing Killian in the videos, also leave me a comment. I would genuinely like to hear from you. I'm not gonna hold it against you if you don't like seeing dogs in camping videos. I always loved it when Joe Robinette and people like that always had the dog. But yeah, to each their own. So let me know. I brought these with me specifically because I knew I was gonna do like some grilling. And then I'm almost done. I never even used them. But you know, one of the biggest compliments that I get on this channel, and believe me, I get lots of criticism too every single video, which is fine. But one of the biggest compliments I get is about keeping it real, leaving in mistakes, not editing stuff out to make it look like everything went perfect and smooth. You know, I throw trips together quickly because of a variety of different reasons. Like, you know, I didn't have as much daylight as I would have liked today because they said if I maybe have misread what was on the website, but as my understanding was, like, you're not supposed to show up to the campsite until 3 p.m. like a hotel. So so I didn't, you know, and then I didn't have a ton of daylight once I got here, but that's okay. We're gonna make do with what we got and everything will be fine. And I don't know where I was going with it. I'm rambling. Okay, let's eat. Okay, yeah, we are not quite done yet. We still need a little bit more. Oh, Nelly. Oh, you gotta be joking me. All my drinky poos are gone. What in the heck? Doggone it. I can't believe. Well, that was a stupid idea. Okay, so all of a sudden the rain just starts coming down. Great. We're gonna call that close enough. Woo! Oh my goodness. Whoa. Woo! Woo! We got our water going. It's not boiling yet. Okay, let's get in the tent, Kelly. I mean, there is no question something is brewing outside. Something is going bonkers out there, man. Oh, but I don't want my food to get cold. Went through all that trouble. I'm not telling anybody what to do, but I don't season a dog's food. It's not supposed to be the best thing in the world for them. I don't think it kills them or anything, but it's just it's not the healthiest option. So Killian will be more than thrilled to get an unseasoned pork chop. Jeez, oh Pete's, this is absolutely bonkers. Oh my gosh, that is nuts. I swore I had some Arby's sauce, but that's all right. Get it on the next one. Wow. I'm gonna get this so you can see outside. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. That is bonkers. Okay, I moved out here to the lake to see if I can get some better shots of it. Killian's right here with me. Whoa, there's the wind kicking up. If things get crazy, we will hightail it back to the tent. I am a 30-second walk from the tent right now. Wow. Wow. Woo! Wow. 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 Woo! Wow. Absolutely bonkers. Over there and over there. So yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys just generally about something that's, you know, going on with me. Most of the comments I get are super supportive and they're just kind of cheering me on. Or I get a lot of comments suggesting things, you know, gear that you guys want me to add to the arsenal, or types of trips that you guys want me to go on. Lots of suggestions for what to put in the banana flask. Yeah, I love all of that stuff. Of course I get criticisms too, and I get plenty of it. And sometimes it can be really easy to focus on the negative stuff that you hear. And I've learned that that is due to a phenomenon called negativity bias. And it's something that people in general are susceptible to. There is a specific comment that I have been getting here and there. And I'll put an example right there so you guys can see. Obviously, I'm not showing you the person's name because the intention is not to put the person on blast. This is not the only person who has said stuff like this to me. But basically, you know, this is that. You know, this is go in the woods and have fun. You know, but I also want to do stuff like my canoe trip that I did that you guys saw, and the trips that I did in Washington State. You know. I want to do interesting things that challenge me. I'm also doing stuff, you know, kind of behind the camera. You know, obviously you can tell I bought a drone, even though I don't have any footage in this video. There's some kind of issue with it. I think it's the cord again. You know, I made some upgrades. I've bought GoPro when I didn't have anything, and up until fairly recently, the vast majority of the footage that you saw was on my iPhone. And I like that footage. I think that footage serves me well. But in order to really capture detail in some of the ways I want, you know, I felt like I needed to upgrade. I'm not just trying to get better as a camper. I'm trying to get better in terms of filming and in terms of editing also. And I've had a lot of compliments about the quality of those things improving. I appreciate that. I'm all the way back here. Oh man, hopefully this isn't terrible. But anyway, yeah, let's try that. I recently purchased a higher end mirrorless camera. It was not cheap. It is another specific camera that multiple YouTubers that I look up to and respect use in their videos. I did a year's worth of research probably before I chose this and actually made the purchase decision. But I got to do what I got to do to make the improvements that I want to make. I hope you guys are seeing an increase in the quality. I'm still learning how to use the camera, but it's super fun and I'm enjoying it so far. I appreciate you letting me dish the dirt. Thanks guys, I appreciate it. Anywho, this is back to the iPhone. Whoa! The other camera's basically dead. I'm almost out of batteries. I think I'm gonna have to buy more batteries for it because we can't even get through a single night. But yeah. I had some salt and pepper. It was with my Arby's sauce. I don't know what happened to it, but still can't go wrong with some nice butter. It's way too much butter. Put part of that back. That is good. And I need some water. So we're just gonna do the easy thing again. Go ahead and boil it in here. Forgot about this. That's not bad at all. That is actually not bad at all. I don't mind that at all. I know I just said the same thing 8,000 times. That's what people love to hear. Repeating yourself over and over again. Oh, doggone, it's inside out. That would explain why it looks funky. Okay.
Oh, this campsite is trashed. There's garbage all over the forest floor. There's garbage in the campfire. There's 2 full unopened cans of Four Loko. You're watching Small Plots with Kevin. I'm Kevin.
Wow. Wow. %, I got a leak coming through that hot tent section. And it's just, you know, it's getting my sleeping bag wet. I can't feel that, which is good. There is like a rain resistance factor to this thing. The rain's supposed to subside. I just checked the weather. So I just took my poncho and threw it over top of there. That should be fine. It's not a crazy amount of dripping and stuff, so we'll get through the night and then we'll figure out tomorrow. All right, time to get up. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You didn't think I was gonna leave them, did you? Oops, sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. That would be littering. Nice thing is we have the whole lake to ourselves. So Killian can just run, and I don't have to worry about it. It's not like he's gonna go far. But if somebody walked by with a dog, he'd just run out there. Even if somebody walks by without a dog, he'll run out there, but especially if they have a dog, he's gonna rush out there. So, we wanna make sure that we keep them under wraps. However, for today, there's nobody here. So we should be all good. Go get him. Go get him. This was given to me by Patreon subscriber by the name of George. Very, very nice guy. Appreciate that, George, and got a bunch more of them. I'll be using them on the channel too. Hard to make a backpacking meal look appetizing on camera. I think that was slightly too much water, but this is good. It's got big chunks of pear in there. This is the really nice thing about camping in a campground. Okay, all this stuff will go into the wagon again. And it's time for the real fun. Taking this tent down. Don't go anywhere, you're gonna want to see this. All right. We're opening the valve. Woo, Nelly. Whoa! Might as well open this one too. Oh, oh God. Are you ready to go home, buddy? Yes, you are. Oh. Oh yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, you can do it. Come on. Come on, you sucker. Yes! Woo! Yeah! Oh my God. that was a fun one. That was an interesting one. Another nice trip for Killian to get out and take in the sights and get used to camping. Whoa, Nelly! Oh, it's windy. Oh my goodness sakes. That is another one in the books. I want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you for watching this video. You guys all make it possible for me to do this. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. This is Sam Bananas and Killian Bananas signing off here. And we're going to catch you on the next one, everybody. Bye now.